Christie, we're learning more about what was going on inside the White House in those days leading up to January 6th. Most recently this week, this PowerPoint presentation that was sent to Mark Meadows detailing all of the ways the White House could interfere in the investigation. It may explain why the former president and his allies are working so hard not to cooperate.
Well, look, all the things that you see were driven from the top, George. I mean, the president made it very clear that he did not want to concede the election, that he would not concede the election. And you had a bunch of people around him by the time he got to the end, with very few exceptions, that were C-team players at best, on their best day. So C-team players get in there and they tell the boss what he wants to hear. There were plenty of people on the outside who were telling him, this is over and you need to concede. He didn't want to hear that, so he went to the C-team players and got that. And I think that the committee is doing important work. I go back to making one point, though, which I wish Nancy Pelosi would have done differently. If, in fact, she would have let Kevin McCarthy put the people on the committee he wanted to put on the committee, with Democrats in control, it wouldn't have made any difference anyway, and it would have given the committee more credibility with Republicans. The problem now is that because she dictated, for the first time in my memory, who the minority party could have on a committee, it does affect, to some extent, among people in my party, the credibility the committee has. In the end, the facts are going to come out, but let's not kid ourselves. This was a driven-from-the-top process executed by C-team players, and that's why it looks like a Keystone Cops operation, because it was.
The